Hope you get a worthy opponent again.
Like, is it only always?
Yeah, that's the joke.
Everything
Okay.
is randomed except for the worthy opponent. It always lands on a worthy opponent. Oh, no hogger.
Yeah, see, that's the joke. You ruined the joke, dude.
Yeah, I'm well aware of that.
Way
I ruined a lot of
to go.
things
It was a really funny joke until
until I got my hands on it.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so it's a warlock now, and that's actually my preferred class.
And actually, you didn't just ruin the joke, like, for us. You're ruining the joke for everyone who watches this video. Like, you're paying it forward, your badness.
I am.
I'm really at odds with this starting hand. I kind of want to keep it, but I don't have a lot in it. So let's get rid of the fan of knives, see what we get.
That's absolutely what I would have dropped.
Yes, loot hoarder. There's actually some interesting things you can do with these two cards. Like you can drop a loot hoarder, shiv it yourself, and gain 2 cards.
You can kill your own dudes?
Yep.
I didn't know. That's handy.
I use it a lot in my warrior deck. I'll put down like a Gurubashi Berserker and then hit it with my own damage cards to pump it up.
Oh, to enrage it?
Yeah.
The light protects me.
Of course the rogue has the most asshole greetings imaginable. She can't act like a real person.
You're so good-mannered saying hello at the start of each match.
She said the pleasure is mine.
That's
pretty well-mannered.
I guess you gotta hear the audio of her saying it, but, you know, she sounds like an elf.
She is an elf.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
She's a belf. Ooh. Brr.
Darius, you should give us the rundown of what the Blood Elves are.
It's just that's all I know, is that I refuse to play a Blood Elf. Oh, weren't they somehow, like, split from that other... I don't read any of the... Dude, I don't even know Eve lore, and I worked on the game for 4 years and played it for 5 before that.
So that was an interesting combo that you did there. I didn't actually realize that works. Earth Shock applies silence first, and then does damage. So it silenced my minion, taking away its divine shield, then hit it for 1 damage, which killed it.
Oh, that's slick. And it would, like, I imagine the same would work for your dude to prevent you from doing card draw. Like, that's a nice effect. It'll kill any death rattles as well.
Yeah. No, I didn't realize that. That's interesting. Shows how many shamans I play against.
I don't quite have a handle on the, so the shaman has a weird mechanic, which is the overcharge, or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, so...
I don't quite have a handle on that.
So the way that it works is some of the shaman cards have a lesser mana cost than they're actually than they would actually be, except the overload mechanic causes them on their next turn, they lose that much mana. So they can play, say for instance, like a 2 mana spell that has an overload of 2, and that means their next turn they start with 2 less mana. So I want to get the questing adventure on the board as quickly as possible. Now the thing with shamans, you want to keep their totems under control. The way that the totemic call works is they have a chance of summoning 1 of 4 random totems. Either the Wrath of Air totem that we just killed there, a healing totem, a searing totem which does damage, and then a Stoneclaw totem which taunts. If one of those is up, subsequent pulls of the totemic call won't summon it again. So it increases the chances that he can get the better totems, because Wrath of Air is considered a worse totem, and then Searing Totem as well. So usually a shaman wants the Stoneclaw totem for the taunt and the healing totem to heal all their units. So keeping that under control is something that we want. That damn forked lightning.
I didn't know that bit of information either.
Yeah, I prefer playing as shamans over most of the other classes just because of the totems. The totem game is a lot of fun for me for some reason. It's like 4 easy creatures you can bring out at various points that they have to deal with.
It's like your doll collection, basically.
Yeah, basically. I like dolls.
Yeah, you're just like, these are my friends. We're gonna have a totem tea party. This is my fire totem, little Mr. Puffy Pants.
I'm glad you found that clever, Darius.
I'm pretty good with this stuff.
So yeah, the one thing I don't like about Hearthstone at times is opponents can take forever, but what I do like is there is a time limit on each turn.
Yeah, the time limit just needs to be a bit longer. Like it's about a minute that they give you per turn, and I think it's too much.
Yeah, I think 45 seconds is a nice...
No, but the thing with the time limit is that there are some classes, like, I've run into situations where I've actually really quickly started a combo on a rogue and ran into time because I was stacking so many combos that like, I couldn't get my full combo off, basically.
Would you say you couldn't get off?
This guy's tough.
Yeah, I have that problem. Playing as a rogue. What you can also do is click on all the little things on the side, the accoutrement.
Yeah, there's all little dials that you can play with that do different things. Like I can
Knock over those rocks.
load a rock into the cannon, fire it, and it will like kill
Oh,
a
I
wolf
didn't know.
later on, and then I can reload it and fire it again if I need to.
What? Where's
Yeah,
the wolf?
There's
off
a wolf
the
off
table.
screen. You hear it die when the rock hits it, essentially.
That's some bullshit. They couldn't. This is Blizzard. They couldn't afford to put a wolf on there. You have to use an imaginary wolf.
Oh, because then the game would be too violent. So I don't want to deal with this guy because he's a pain in the ass. So because we got the assassinate, we're just gonna get rid of it, and then we've got a free turn of hitting him with everything.
And on top of the whole, they don't want to come across as rude, you got PETA to deal with, so...
Oh yeah. Oh, you hurt wolves.
Was that your PETA impression?
Apparently, it was.
Yeah, that was a guy from PETA. Yeah, that's exactly what they. That's how they do it. I've dealt with animal rights people before. They're basically. I had
So why did that minion take 4 damage?
It's just one of its effects. It deals 4 damage to itself when it first comes out. So it's a way that you can play it in like a priest deck, put it down and then heal it, or you could play it in a warrior deck that deals with enrages and
Okay.
it just stuff like that.
I've never seen that card before, so I had no idea that was this battle cry.
Yep.
That's a pretty dumb battle. It's like punching yourself in the face before a fight. What a ridiculous battle cry. Yeah.
So I'm gonna drop the warden down just so I have some defensive fire, and then we're going to get rid of that.
Which you would not have been able to do if he didn't hit himself in the face before the fight.
Yeah. Get rid of his Wrath of Air totem, because, as I said, you want to keep a shaman's totems under control, because that's what will wreck you. It goes really quickly into Cascade Failure, where a shaman will have 4 totems up that do 0 damage apiece, cast 2 Bloodlusts, and hit you in a turn for like 24 damage.
I hate these.
The
only thing I
Faceless
dislike more
Manipulator?
than the Faceless Manipulator is the Priest's Possess.
I just don't understand why he spent a 5-mana minion to copy a 4-mana minion. That seems a
Maybe
little
his
silly
hand
to
is-
me.
Well,
Maybe his
from what
hand
you
is
had
poopy.
available.
I guess. But I don't want to deal with that, so I'm going to return it to his hand. Now, this is actually a question. If he returns it to his hand, I wonder if it becomes
No, it stays a
Mogashi
Faceless
Wardian,
Manipulator.
or it stays a Faceless Manipulator? Interesting.
I believe so.
So, put that down.
Oh, no, you're right. I think it is a Mugashu. Damn it, now I'm interested. I forget how that works.
So we'll see how he replays it. But anyways, no matter what he replays it as, I can kill it with the Frostwolf Warlord. So,
Yeah, the Frostwolf Warlord is one of my favorite cards in the game. Because I tend to just drop... Wow, okay. So that's a lot of...
okay, and apparently he decided to quit.
Well, given
Because
from...
he couldn't kill you. You would have killed him that hand anyway. Because he had no taunts down and he had very little health.
Yeah,
You
good
had
point.
him
For
on
some
the
reason, I
board.
thought the Molten Giant was a taunt, and I probably would have gone after it anyways, as if it was a taunt. So
The math was in your favor.
Yeah.